Okay, where'd Trius go? Okay, they're AFK. Okay. All right, everybody, we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to D&D Play 20. It is such a pleasure to be here with you guys, with Brentley, with whoever else is watching. It's so good to have our players all here tonight. I am looking forward to the next 4 to 6 episodes, 4 to 8 episodes, in which time we will probably clear up and reach the end of our campaign. So much is going to happen. I am Peter Dutcher. I am the DM tonight, and we have a great cast of characters and cast of actors, I should say, with great characters to play. And we just like playing D&D. We're happy to play it, and we're happy to share it. And if you would like to participate, all you need to do is click follow and then click that little blue shield at the bottom of Twitch, and you will be earning points that you can spend on the characters. Who knows what could happen? And if you subscribe, I don't know if you noticed, but right at the top of our interface, right below the title, it says Reroll Points 8. Those reroll points are earned whenever somebody subscribes, resubscribes, or gives the gift of a subscription out to the community. Our players can use those points to force a reroll in any situation. It can be damage. It can be one of my rolls. It can be one of their rolls. It can apply to anything. And right now they have 8 of those points saved up. And they're going to need them tonight. How many fingers is that? I can't count. So
It's 8. It's 8.
I would like each person here, each of our players, to introduce themselves. And after you introduce yourself, please pass it to the player of your choice. I just need to get to a screen where I can roll. And player 4. That will be 1, 2, 3, 4. That will start with Pen Bear. Pen Bear, take it away.
Hello, I'm Mathieu, playing Pen Bear, Wildfire Druid, with a very tragic backstory, like everybody here. Yeah, that's it. On my screen it would be Peter, but that's not really good. So Jacob.
I'm Jacob. I am playing Saldana, the Eladrin monk who just kind of wants to punch everything at this point. Seems like the reasonable thing to do. Let's go, Trius. For Eric.
Eric.
Nope. We're gonna go to Jen.
So yeah, I am Jen. I play Yora Valuthus in this game. She is a tiefling bard of eloquence of the emo persuasion. She has been traveling around this world for the last year and some change with her good old buddy Caius, looking for her long lost, well, not long lost, but tragically taken best friend from childhood, Sass, and on an adventure with a bunch of people that she had a dream about when she was a kid. And I guess that's only Gregory.
Hello, I'm Greg, and I'm playing Caius, the Shortle Palalock, Shadow Turtle Paladin Warlock, who is trying to figure out what any of the things that everybody's always talked about even mean for himself. And on the way, he's met some people that he considered friends. Then he murdered some people that they liked, and they still like him now. So he's kind of happy about that. That's about it.
Well, about that last bit, I'm not sure.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Cool. And guys, thanks for skipping me earlier. I had a child in my office banging on a xylophone as hard as he could. So it was not an opportune moment for me to come off mute. But I am Eric. I'm playing Trius Weaver Shu, the Asamar, divine soul sorcerer, eldritch knight fighter, pacifist turned murderer turned tag champion.
Tag champion?
Well, you can't touch me.
Oh boy.
Sanctuary tag. Sanctuary! Yeah, like that.
And as I said, I am Peter, and if this is your first time here, don't worry, I'm about to fill you in on the things that have gone before. It started as a simple, wrong campaign.
Oh.
I know, I'm heartbroken. They ended that one. That one stabbed through the heart, didn't it? A dream, a vision. At different times in their lives, each one of them experienced it, though most of them had not known one another at those times. In it, they were adults bound together as heroes in a quest to stop Tiamat from returning to the world. Little did they know that the vision foretold of ill omens, of a time when their families would be killed, and they would each embark on a journey that would bring them together in the real world of Eredor. But life was hard on them in this land. The same creatures who had killed their families now hunted them, and an army of dragons had practically destroyed the elven kingdom. Our sometimes reluctant heroes have faced incredible dangers and trials. It doesn't help that Lazarus, the last of the prophets, tells them very little of use, except that they must be the ones to complete a quest to save the world. They must find the dragon eggs, he says, which will hatch the first of the new gods into the world of Eredor. Thus far, they have located and retrieved 2 of 6 eggs, of which Saldana and Penbear agreed to protect, resulting in their respective races being changed throughout the planet. Only 4 eggs remain, and they have traveled to the northern wastes to locate one of them. Deep below the frigid tundra, they found a palace of ice. The palace was protected by magic and by creatures both elemental and undead. Traps seemed to await our heroes when they least expected them. The sounds of crackling ice and screams of pain echoed throughout the palace. But they made it to the 3rd and final floor of the palace, where silence seemed to await them. Wasting no time, the party rushed forward, all except Yora and her pet lava pup, who wisely showed caution. The others climbed the steps and eased forward, triggering a trap that released extremely cold mist upon them, causing them harm. And that is where we begin tonight. Caius, Saldana, Trius, and Penbear. As the frigid mist causes your temperatures to plummet, you find that your feet are frozen to the stone floor of the passage. You each look down to see a layer of frost spreading up your legs, threatening to freeze you solid. Please, would each of you roll a Constitution saving throw?
So Saldana's 20 feet in the air.
That helps. Okay, the others roll those saving throws. And Yora, while you stand there with Ingo at the foot of the stairs, you see your companion stop suddenly as misty white substance issues forth from the walls to each side. You're not sure what the mist is doing to them, but judging by their lack of movement, it cannot be good. You were going to say, Greg?
Never mind. It's fine. Constitution save?
Yep.
Let's check. Whatever. 16? Oh, did I not? Oh, I didn't do the thing.
Add your proficiency.
I didn't do the, click the B. Amateur.
So, Trius
Constitution.
made his save. Trius, you are able to stumble backward, freeing your feet from being frozen on the floor. Penbear, did you roll?
I did. Rolled a 12. I don't have the Beyond extension because forgot to install it.
New computer.
New computer. Woo!
I would rub it in your face that you don't have all your software, but you have this dream computer that I now want.
Did mine go through, Pete?
I do not see it.
The first one was a 12 plus whatever, and the next one was like a 2 plus whatever. So I've done 2 now, but I think I might have passed the first one, but I don't know.
What was the plus whatever? What's your Constitution bonus?
+4.
Okay, that is also a fail. So the two of you are unable to move. They just came through for Penbear.
Yeah, that's a different roll. I just wanted to make sure it worked.
Okay.
But if you want, that one's higher. If you want to take that one.
Still failed. As you look down at your feet that are frozen to the floor, you see a wave of frost working its way up your legs, and suddenly you cannot even bend your knees as they begin to freeze. So Donna, you are flying above them. Trius
Yes.
was able to break free and stumble backwards. What would you like to do?
That works.
Where is this stream just supposed to be seeing a red floating screen?
I
The
just fixed that
sands
problem.
of time.
There you go.
I mean, I like it. It's really calming. I actually really dig it.
It's dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the spice of Arrakis.
The map should be up about now, so.
It is. As a reaction, just before anybody else goes, could I just cast Bonfire, like, right in front of me? And then just using Control Fire, try to,
After Yora goes, it'll be your turn.
Cool. Oh, okay.
Right
Are we
now,
in
finding
initiative
out
or
from
okay?
We're not in initiative, but I want to do this in
Sure.
proper
Yep.
order. So Donna,
No
have you
worries.
decided what you're gonna do?
Yeah, Saldana's gonna, seeing that everybody looks like they're frozen to the ground, Saldana is going to pull out her tinderbox.
So a
and
16?
kind of-
16 is a fail?
Yes.
My first roll is a 16? Okay, cool. Just checking.
and she's gonna go and try and like start like a fire something to help and melt everyone's feet.
Okay. Do you have any ability that starts a fire?
No, she just has a tinderbox, but
How frozen are, like, can we talk? Or no?
You can talk. It's about up to your knees right now.
Okay, I'm gonna, right now, seeing Saldana moving around, I'm gonna reach into my pack and pull out the fireball necklace and pull one off and hand it to her.
Okay.
And be like,
I
You're
I
handing
don't
the
think
necklace, or one of the fireballs to
One
it.
of the beads. I think I can not throw it. Can I? I'm not sure if I can not throw it or not. But I'm gonna take it off and hand it to her.
Okay.
Saldana's gonna. She'll take the bead. This would do the trick, but there may not be much of you left.
Yeah, my face just changed,
Yeah.
and I'm really scared right now.
When it reaches the end of its trajectory, like you can use an action to throw it, detach a bead, and throw it. And when it reaches the end of its trajectory, it detonates. So it doesn't say anything about what happens if you don't throw it. So
Well, that was a free action to hand it to him. Ugh!
Or
Ooh!
I caught myself. But
Good
because I
catch.
messed up on Saldana gets inspiration. I can't believe
cool.
I did that.
Hasn't happened in a very long time.
it's
I
been
know.
a minute.
In a while.
So here's how
I
we're
guess I'll-
going to do this, though.
I'll down my potion of greater healing at the same time.
Let's see if we can find another solution before we go
I'll
to
allow
drastic
that.
measures.
I'll allow you to
Feeling
take
like
the
quite
potion, but
cold.
The turn order we're going to do is Saldana, Yora, Penbear, Greg, and then Eric. I don't know why I said Greg and Eric. Caius and Trius. So,
Yeah, so Saldana should be taking the tinderbox and trying to like start a fire, but to like melt the ice is what she'll do for her action.
okay, what do you have to light on fire? Do you have any torches or?
Yep. Yeah, I have tinderbox, torches, the whole kit and caboodle.
Okay, so you're hovering above, trying to. Okay, Yora, what will you be doing?
Yora will see everyone who is stuck, and she will see Saldana, who is not stuck. And Saldana's 20 feet. She'll match however tall Saldana is, and she's going to be carrying Ingo.
Ingo's tail is wagging excitedly.
Yeah, it's like helicoptering. That's why we're flying. I'm letting him think that way, that he's the reason that we are flying. And we will go ahead and use his lava breath. And it's a 15-foot cone, so we will put it so just their feet are like just on the outside, like at the very, very, so 5, 10, 15.
While you're still holding him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna like make them burp fire, hopefully at their feet and it should get all of them.
Okay.
Um, yeah. Yeah. So it should just be just at the tip of their feet. So, yeah, if you want themselves to make a dexterity throw, technically, but the intention is to have it like aiming down at their feet.
Yeah, I am going to not require a saving throw because that is the creativity I was hoping for, and you can give yourself inspiration for that. And Ingo, tail wagging in your arms, he's super excited, almost hyper, and he just belches a wave of flame, and it rolls across the floor, cold stone floor toward their feet, and it melts the ice and thaws their legs, and they all stumble backwards out of the trap.
Can I bonus action or quick action look to see if I could figure out exactly what triggered the trap?
Yes, you can. Roll me an investigation. Well, you don't even have to do that. You can see the mist spraying out a nozzle on each side, each wall.
Right, but I'm looking. I understand where it's coming from. I'm looking for what triggered it.
They
whether it was like a trick wire or a like pressure plate or something, just to make sure that no one touches it again.
see the plate where their tokens are? That square all the way across, that row of squares is pressure plates. I'll move them back out of the ice now, but that line.
What's different about it that indicates that they're pressure
You
plates?
can
Or are they just
see-
like blatantly silver and everything else is black? Or
As they stumble backwards off of the squares, although Sadana didn't move because she's up above. As they stumble back, you can see the tiles lift up a little bit from their weight being removed from the tiles. And as a result, the mist stops. Let me just switch it to a different layer. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. So the mist stops. So you can see like a little groove underneath each of the tiles, a little opening underneath each of those tiles going across. And I will even... Can you see that? Where I drew a lot. Am I even on the right level?
No, I cannot see it.
That's because I am on the DM level.
Verily, it is true.
There you go. That row of
Oh.
pressure plates, which is 5 feet long,
Yeah. Or alternatively,
Thanks for
40
the
feet long.
assistance. Oh yes. Well, thanks for the assistance.
yeah, don't step
yeah.
there, y'all. I don't know what you guys have been seeing, but yeah, don't step there. Sorry.
so that brings us to Pembear. Pembear, what would you like to do? You have stumbled backward. You are defrosted.
Well, I mean, since we know where the trap is, I'm just gonna jump over.
Can you jump 5 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go
I think
ahead
so.
and let
Anyways,
that be
how
your
does that
movement.
work? It's your score, your strength score, right?
Something like
Or
that.
jumping.
Something like that. But
I can never remember for jump.
You should
Yeah,
be. You can
if
jump
you're-
5 feet plus your strength score.
there you go.
So
Thank you.
Standing,
5
I think.
feet. Okay.
Well, like
it's-
it depends.
A long jump is if you take a 10-foot running start, then you can jump your strength score, and if you don't, you can jump half that distance.
Okay.
So 5 feet and a half. So I'm gonna land right on the other side of that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then just like hold there, see if anything happens, and
Nothing happens.
nothing happens, and then I'll just go over there and just pet and go, and good boy.
We're up in the air. You didn't.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well,
so
okay,
you're
I'll
kinda
just
like reaching for
I'll
his
just try and
tail.
grab his tail or his paw, just like and then keep going. So a ruler. So yeah, there.
Okay. Anything else you would like to do?
I would like to heal myself because that ice hurt last time. So I will cast Cure Wounds on myself. There you go. Come on. Give me something good. Yes. And I'm not sure why it rolls twice in roll 20, but I'll check those settings. Yeah. And that's it.
Alrighty then. And it did show up. Okay. Cool beans. That brings us to Trius.
I think you said it was Caius and then Trius.
Did I? Okay, Caius.
Yes, sir.
Well, Trius, can you get over on your own, or do you want to throw?
I do not believe that it will be an issue for me, but if you would like to throw me, I would not turn down your assistance.
Well, no, that would be weird.
Would it be weird to help a friend?
No. Okay, well, I guess heave ho.
I mean,
I'll describe as while he's
you're
pontificating.
making it awkward, Caius.
I'll toss him.
I heal yeet.
What do you want? A strength check or something?
Sure, I will take a strength check.
Yeah. What's your movement? I mean, your strength.
Strength 13. So I can make the 5 foot no problem.
Oh, so you're jumping it instead of Caius throwing you?
I mean, I can jump it no problem, but if he's gonna throw me, I'll take the extra movement, so I don't have to waste my movement on my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Caius,
I'll
what's your strength?
16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toss him. Roll a 2d8, please.
2d8.
And we'll round upward.
It's a 10.
Okay, he tosses you 10 feet.
Nice.
A little too far. Whoa. I didn't know you were gonna run too. Sorry.
Well, Caius, that was all you. You are stronger than you look.
Well, okay. I'm gonna try to, and I'll do a little like a little 5
10 feet will actually be there, Trius.
5, 10, and then 15. Kind of doing a little loop to give myself a running start, and then I'll jump, and then I'll kind of almost run into Ingo, and stop myself.
Okay.
And
Well,
and then
Ingo's up
I have-
above, 20 feet high.
Oh, okay,
I
right.
believe.
That's right. Because they stayed up after the trap ended. Yeah. So yeah, I would just be right underneath them. And could I take a bonus action potion or an action potion?
Bonus action to take a drink this time around because you helped your teammate there. So
Right now, I'm going to do 4d4 plus 4. So I'll just add 4 to this number. 4d4s. $15 HP back.
there you go. And that brings us to Trius, who just landed where he's at.
Yeah, I sure did. Trius is going to attempt to move forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I believe that puts me about there. As I enter this area, what do I see?
You see,
I mean, I can see what I see here, but
okay, as you enter here, you see the head of a huge white stone chiseled dragon. But its eyes and mouth seem to move. It seems its features seem to move, and
Chiseled as if out of ice or stone.
chiseled out of stone, covered with white frost.
Okay.
And a white mist kind of snakes its way out of its nostrils and floating about the room, the corridor. If you reach out, do you reach out and put your hand in the mist?
Sure.
Okay.
We've run into quite a few illusions in here. At least somewhat suspicious.
The mist is indeed an illusion, as are the
The-
movements on the dragon's face. Perhaps.
We'll see. Bonus action. Sanctuary.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna mark this spell to make sure that we are keeping track of what we are doing. Spell has been marked. And then action 30 feet straight ahead. 5, 10, 15.
You bounce off the head of the dragon.
Got it. Sounds great.
So step back 1 square.
Okay, I'm gonna step this way.
Okay.
Got it. So that was my action, my movement, my movement, my action, and my bonus action.
Okay. And just so you know, when you made contact with the head, it felt like very cold stone.
It felt like very cold stone.
And its eyes turn and follow you as you step aside. And you hear a voice. It's you. I've been expecting you. Okay, and that brings us to, I believe, Saldana.
So Saldana will kind of fly up to here, having watching Trius run into the dragon bounce off.
The dragon follows your movement with its eyes.
Trius will say, "This one's solid."
Its head and limbs are completely immobile, though.
Well, this is not what I was expecting, to say the least.
Hello.
Any ideas, Trius?
Well, the mist is an illusion, but there is a solid form underneath this the dragon. What the image projected upon it may be an illusion, or this may be a real threat. It appears to be able to sense us, although it may just be preset to say that to anyone who comes across it. There's no way to know for sure.
And at that moment,
Well, there's one way to find out.
the neck and head begin to move. And they look up at Saldana and say, "Are you worthy to be here?" And then it turns to Trius. "Either of you." And then we go to the next person, which is Yora.
Okay, so I see this dragon talking to them, right?
Yes, you can hear it and see it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if it is a spell or an illusion caused by a spell?
Okay, you
I'm
have...
trying.
Oh, I've got to let you roll first, don't I? Go ahead.
That is a natural one.
Okay. as far as you can tell, the creature is alive. Would you like to do anything else?
Oops. I would like to not have exited out of my roll 20. I Nope. I guess that is it. I will my roll 20 to reload. Me and Ingo will Ingo and I will move. I'm gonna move over this direction.
Another of you arrive. Who shall be worthy? Who shall be tested?
Be worthy of what?
Is it like a group exam?
No, Saldana, those never work. Someone always slacks.
No, that's a group project, not a group exam.
Will
tell I
your
was
friends
homeschooled.
be joining us?
Which friends? Is he talking about Lazarus?
It's also bold of him to assume that any of us are friends. Who are you? What do you want?
Not until you all are present. And then we go to Caius.
I think it's Penbear.
Oh, Penbear.
Just have-
Yes, sorry. Sorry,
Just have full
Penbear.
initiative.
That's fine. That's fine. Just forgot about me again.
I'm trying to take turns here, but without an initiative window, it's hard.
I mean, I can hear the dragon and everything, so I'm just gonna move up. Doesn't seem like mean or anything. Just gonna move up and actually right here. And just flat out say like, I think you'll see that we're all worthy. We are part of the prophecy. We already have some of the eggs. I assume you are a guardian of those.
I am. Tortle, will you be joining us? And we go to Greg, or Caius.
I think Caius is going to instinctually, probably at this moment, search his inner self for what's going on here, because Dragon and, he seems to be connected to all this somehow. Dragons and shadow dragons, and so he's gonna search for his faith, I guess, with the forgotten one being the oldest known turtle ever. Giant turtle, swam the oceans and was like the ancient that led to all of us. So our faith in him is what made me a paladin, and I'm going to, I guess, kind of look inward and see if I can channel that into seeing if this is something connected to that. Like, is this celestial fiend, anything like that, related? Or is this
Okay.
an actual dragon?
And do you cast the spell, use a class?
Divine Sense.
Divine Sense?
I get to see any
Okay.
celestial or fiend.
You do not
60 feet.
detect.
Or undead.
Let me just check something right quick here. Just give me 1 second as I check something.
Or anything affected by the hollow spell.
Hi,
technically, too.
Barrett. Okay. No, you do not.
All right. Then I'll start walking forward, slowly.
Okay.
What exactly do you have in mind?
Ho 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 ho! We have a tainted one here. Will you prove yourself worthy? Come forward. And you can move your token up.
Yes, right here.
And now, the dragon, his shoulders flex, his neck pulls his head back, and he stands on his hind legs. And he says, "Which of you is to answer my riddle?"
I step back.
Okay, so are you asking if only one person can answer the question, or can you just answer the question, or can you just ask us the question and then just one of us can actually answer you, but then we can discuss it amongst ourselves? Which really sounds like a good idea, because I was told that this was a group quiz.
Wait, was that the riddle?
Oh, you cut out,
Because it was Yora.
Jen. Jen.
Okay, well apparently I cut out. So let me repeat that to you, Mr. Dragon Man. Apparently, just in case you did not hear me correctly. So when you are asking which one of us is going to answer, is that like the speaker of the group, like you ask us and only one person can respond to you, but we can talk amongst ourselves? Because I was told specifically that this was a group quiz. So why don't you go ahead and give us your riddle, or your test, or whatever noble feat you have for us, and then we can discuss it amongst ourselves to make sure that you're even worthy of our good deeds.
Oh, roll persuasion.
Okay.
Wait, you have a passive, passive, don't you?
I don't think that there's such a thing as a passive persuasion.
I was thinking perception. Sorry.
There is
How
when
many-
you are an eloquence mod, however.
Yeah.
Your passive persuasion is 19.
That's a 24,
Okay.
and that's with the rolling of
It's redonkadonk.
From up on his hind legs, you can almost make out the stone snout curling upward. Ice chips fall from the mouth, and it forms a smile. And it says, "I can fly, but not in the sky. I bid adieu at night and say hello in the morning. I am part of you."
No, wait, you're going too fast. Hang on.
I
There's
am-
no chalkboard. I have to get it out. Hang on.
Okay, first off, no Google.
Oh, I'm not Googling. I'm literally like doing this. I'm gonna type it into the chat though.
Sounds like a moon or something so far.
Did
Yeah,
say
sorry.
specifically not in the sky.
Okay, well let's start again. Okay, try again.
Okay. Oh, I just changed the size of it, so let me just give me 1 second here. There it is. I can fly, but not in the sky. I bid adieu at night and say hello in the morning. I am a part of you, and I follow as you lead. I dress in black and flee the light, but without it, I wouldn't exist. What am I?
I
Sounds like a
think
shadow.
I think it's
You have answered correctly. What is your name?
I think two of us were about to answer at the same time. Right? Did we answer at the same time, Yora?
No, you got it out before me, technically.
Okay, do we want to say it happened at the same time?
Sure.
Okay. So we will say at the same time,
Ninjas.
Trius, and
Shut
you.
It is a tie then. I give you a second riddle to settle the tie. Only one of you two may answer.
Only one of us may answer.
This is epic.
Only one
What?
of you may proceed beyond this point, is what he means.
Got it. All right. Well,
I am wasted by a foolish man, spent by an average man, and invested by a wise man.
sounds like time.
You have answered correctly. You are worthy. Daggone it.
Just worthy.
You are worthy.
How does one
daggone.
measure the worthiness of a person just because they happened to listen to a few riddles as a child?
What is your name?
Well, my name is Trius Weaver Shoe. What is your name? What is your quest? What is your favorite color while we're at it?
My quest was
What
to
is the
await
airspeed
you.
velocity of an unladen swallow?
African or European?
What he said.
It's a she.
She.
Daggone it. Trius, you got.
Well, you didn't misgender me.
No, but you were the first one to say, to correct me.
All right.
Riddle master. Can you take a level in riddles?
Well, you know what? The thing about riddles is they almost always like to make the subject of the riddle some kind of abstract concept. Time, love, shadow,
Bananas.
Live parents.
Trius,
live parents.
you may proceed and retrieve the egg
Like,
through the
So,
open
like-
passage to the west.
shoot, north, east, south, west. I think west is this way.
Only one of them's open.
Well, I don't know. They look equally open to me. All right, Trius jumps in.
Okay. That is where one of the eggs in the two rooms, each one has an egg, apparently.
Whoa, wait! Each room has an egg.
Apparently.
What?
Exact
Wait, but I only saw one room though. I only went into the one room, so
To
I
the-
don't know.
To the east is a room. However, you are retrieving this egg, and I will, just as soon as I can open up the character sheet, I will give you permissions. And congratulations, you have retrieved. Hello, Barrett. I have a big dog next to me.
Oh wow! Hello there, Barrett.
You have retrieved your egg.
I answered.
It was supposed to be a little more difficult than that.
I want Jeopardy, and all I got was this egg.
So, players are always smarter than we assume, I guess. Okay, so you now have control of that egg. You can alt double click it and read the bio to find out what it grants you. The egg speaks to you. And your character, Trius, drops to his knees. Light rushes over you, animating from the egg. You feel overwhelmed, weak. On your knees, you can feel the coldness of the ice blocks that you are knelt upon. and you hear a voice call to you. And read the bio, and you can decide what you tell the others is happening to you after the fact. Y'all solved that so quick.
Oh,
You're just really smart.
Did
Oh,
you finish the
no.
second riddle? Or was there another line in the second riddle still?
Didn't even get the whole riddle out.
Yeah.
And I had 2 other riddles just in case.
just for fun, what were they? Or no, should we not do that?
It's fine. I'll read them to you after you
If
read
you
the
can
bio.
get both, if he can get both of them, can he get like a free reroll?
Oh dang. Okay. So
Pretty intense, huh?
there's so much going on.
We'll
I
gamble a
know.
reroll.
Okay,
Yes.
I will read the riddles to you.
Okay.
If Trius is able to answer each of these remaining riddles, then I will award the group a reroll point.
Oh sweet. Only Trius?
Yes, you must be the one to answer both.
Alright.
The first one is, you have heard me but not seen me. I never speak back unless you speak to me. Who am I?
Sounds like silence.
No.
No. Heard me echo? Echo.
There you
Echo?
go.
Echo. Okay.
And the final
Next.
one. If
I
you
was totally gonna say that.
if you
Yeah.
if you feed me, I will live. But if you make me drink, I will die. What am I?
Sounds like a fire.
And you earned a reroll point for the group. Daggone it. I'm not doing any more riddles with you. You answer them all. Reroll. All right.
You gotta make up your own riddles that are like super impossible to and cryptic,
Yeah,
but
I know.
still make just enough sense.
I am waiting for a window to open, and then I will add that reroll point. And there you go. Reroll
Got it.
point added. It will show up in
Got it.
the overlay. Okay? So you have
Okay.
9 rerolls for the group right now. So you retrieve the egg. You can move both.
Yep.
Or you can tuck it into your backpack, and I can remove it from the screen. It's up
Yeah.
to you.
Why don't I tuck it into a backpack? Why don't I tuck it into a backpack?
Okay. And you do so. And
Got
the
it.
egg is hidden from sight. You should be able to drag it on and off the screen if it's in the right place. I'll have to move it later. But if you type the
Right.
name of it, it should show up.
Got it.
Okay, so
Just out of curiosity, can we say the type of egg that we got? I assume we can, right? It's not
you
a
could
secret thing?
You could tell the color, but you cannot tell what type of dragon is within. That is up to Trius to reveal.
Okay.
So he comes back out of the room, looking a little
Yep.
shaken and unsteady on his legs.
And stirred.
Yes.
Yes. I'll say, Penbear, Sildana, when you touched your egg, did you receive a vision?
Well, kind of.
Tell me more about what happened.
When I got my egg, I believe I saw what it would look like as of when it hatched. And it spoke to me as if it was a full dragon.
A vision of the future.
Possibly, or just a vision of the past.
I guess what came first, the dragon or the egg?
Only time will tell.
Well, Penbear, do you remember anything of what you experienced when you touched the egg you retrieved? You may need to alt-click on the item in your inventory to refresh your memory.
Of the mute item.
I did press the new mic. I'll blame it on that. I do remember what I got out of it, but I don't remember exactly what happened when I touched it. When I got it. So yeah, I mean, what exactly do you want to know?
I received a vision when I touched this egg and retrieved it. It was a vision, however, of the past. I do not know what to make of it. But it appears that my father may yet be alive.
Okay.
Is that even allowed?
Well, it appears that the person we thought was my father, who was slain, if this vision is to be believed, was not. It appears it was another one of the hooded, the cloaked ones, who had sacrificed themselves in order to force me upon a darker path.
That's great news.
Well, it's either great news or a manipulation within a manipulation, right? Either my father is alive and I was deceived, or this very vision is a deception in and of itself.
Well, let's go with the first one for now,
And
then
But
nothing's changed now.
but there's also the option that the hooded figure is who raised you all along and is kind of actually your father, because that's who raises a kid, right?
well, I explicitly saw my father being dragged off into a portal, and another one of the hooded figures taking his form afterward.
This was like recently, or like when you were a child?
This was the day he died, or the day I thought he died. This was shortly before I entered.
So that's been a few months. What's your dad up to now?
I assume he is wherever my brother is, as half brother, being held somewhere for some purpose I know not.
Why would he be hidden this long? That doesn't make sense. Unless I guess if he's kidnapped.
I mean, there are literally an infinite number of places that there could be in this world. We have only been to a handful of them.
This is true.
It is possible. I mean, this entire, and I'll like wave around, like, this is all illusion. And I mean, this final test was a farce. I'm confused. Also, my accent is slipping away from me.
No,
Well, in a
that's
traumatic
actually-
experience.
Yeah, traumatic brain injuries. I mean, yeah, things
Happens to
happen.
everyone, really.
Yeah. So I'm sure you're having lots of big feelings. What is this dragon doing while we're having this conversation? This is dragon god?
I think it's just an egg, right? Egg?
Well,
No,
the
like the dragon.
statuesque dragon.
Oh,
I didn't want to
the
interrupt.
beak.
As you are talking, it eases forward. Its front paws go on the ground, and it lowers its wings, and it eases its head to the floor, and all sign of life disappears from it. And at that moment, the room to the east opens as well. As soon as
I'm gonna go test to make sure that it is actually like not alive anymore by sitting on top of it.
okay, it doesn't move at all. It is a little chilly to your buttocks, but you're warm-blooded, so
And I have a warm dog sitting on my lap, so it probably evens out. Probably not.
Situation.
Do you know how uncomfortable it is, like when you're like taking a shower and your front half is warm under the water and the back half is not? That's probably actually what I'm feeling about.
That's quite the throne you've got there.
Like the what?
Throne.
Yeah, it feels really good. Like my like the way that my legs like it's like muscle memory, you know? Like riding a bicycle. I did it once.
Riding a bicycle or riding on top of a dragon?
Well, you know, tomato tomato.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, just be
Shall we
careful not to
continue?
fall down and break your crown.
There was something about a crown, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Jack
you
and
know
Jill
what?
climbed up the dragon to set fire to the wagon.
To the world.
A dragon.
Yeah. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and
Jill
I don't
just
know.
laughed at him after.
Seems like the right response.
Yeah.
All hail
Oh.
the queen of the dragons.
So
Yeah.
the room to the east has opened. You can go back the way you came. You can examine anything in this chamber you're within. You can examine the rest of the floor.
You did promise you guys that you could have a little bit of a snack there on the way out.
Oh, yeah? Are we gonna go hunt some spiders?
I mean, it's on the way out, I think, right?
Yes.
Should we go through that open pathway first?
Okay, more.
Or are we just
more,
gonna
Now-
leave now?
more
Now
spiders.
that it is open, you can see what looks like another egg in that room.
Now let's go get Kaius and spiders.
Well, I mean, yeah. If we see that it's another egg, yeah. Gonna
Look-
just a second, guys.
Yeah, go for it.
I think a little bit more business to do here, and promise after. I'll help you out with the spiders.
The statue, while it was still animated, did direct us to the room to the west, and not the one to the east. I have no reason to believe that that is not some sort of elaborate trap. I think if we are to go toward this other egg, we should do so carefully.
Uh-oh, Caius is on the move.
Make a perception check.
Um,
Well,
Trace, I'm surprised that Kaius went the right way.
I know which way that
It's
Trius already went because I saw him go that way. So there's only two choices. And
Yeah, we didn't say that to go east. We just
I
walked
just
to
looked
the right.
at which way he wasn't
Yeah.
going. Yeah,
process of
to
elimination.
be honest, it went over my head. The
There you
east-west
go.
thing.
Caius went do egg.
I look into the room and I roll a 12 perception.
Okay, you can see hovering just above a platform of ice, an egg about twice the size of a human being's head.
Trius, it's about twice the size of your head.
Big ones, small ones.
Is it a coconut?
Those bars are actually gone, just so you know.
Oh. Step over that then, I guess. Well, is this the only one left, or has everyone else found an egg already? I feel like this is a trap. All right.
You too. But best not to spring it.
Well, I mean, what? Somebody could, I don't know, we should grab it though, or do something.
Anything?
Did you all just move forward?
What one? I did not. What?
I was gonna say, does anything happen when I fly like directly over top of the egg? But
Okay, so
I'm still 20 feet up.
as you enter this room, there are two creatures around the corner.
There are two creatures around the corner.
They are huge. This room is actually pretty huge. The
They're
ceiling
huge.
is 60 feet high in this
See,
room.
I knew it. It's a trap.
There is a 3-level platform in the center made of ice over which the egg hovers. And these creatures are attacking.
They're literally huge creatures.
Yes. And I must restart my API here.
Literally huge.
The huge!
Literally.
They're literally huge.
Literally.
Literally.
Alright, these guys don't want to roll initiative, so I will do it.
I think that means that they don't want to fight and just want to take a nap instead.
They just want to be friends.
They just want to cuddle.
Why can't we be friends?
Give me a second with them, and they'll be our best friends and our tour guides. Or they'll just be frosty salamanders.
They're not cooperating either.
I'm
so-
sorry. While you're retconning the initiative thing, can we talk about the hamster wheel? Is that
Tell me more about
Does
this hamster
anyone
wheel.
have a hamster wheel in their house right now? Is the question. Or like, can anyone hear a squeaking sound?
I
And if you
do
can't
hear a
hear
squeaking sound.
I do hear a squeaking sound.
But if you take your headphones off, do you still hear it?
No, it's not. It isn't me.
Did it stop for a few seconds?
Oh no, it's back.
it's starting right now?
I'm hearing it now, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
hit mute.
Oh my God, Peter, it's you! I want to murder your face.
Just your face, though. The rest of your body.
Did it stop?
Yes.
did.
Oh,
No, you know what? It's Barrett's whining. That's what it is.
Is he whining?
No, that's not whining. It's
That's
too-
not-
No, it's like
no, it's ting ting
continuous.
ting ting, ting 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 ting,
Oh,
ting ting ting
it's
ting.
the ceiling fan. Give me
I
1
thought-
second.
Oh,
knew
it's
it!
squeaking. It's squeaking.
You need WD-40, man.
Oh, I
Well,
knew it.
I just have better hearing than I have because
So,
I
no, I-
didn't hear
That was
anything.
so
I
annoying
heard
the
it.
whole time.
I was just tuning it out.
No, I can't. I couldn't.
It's trying to.
I couldn't. It was making my jaw hurt.
Oh, like you're clenching.
Yes. I hate you.
I'm glad we figured this out together as a
Can
family.
you hear it now?
No. Oh, I need a break. We're gonna get a break. Intermission right now.
Why?
No, Peter.
Wait, it's still going.
It's
Why is it
there.
still going?
I don't know what it is.
Oh, but it
It's going.
stopped right in the middle when you turned your thing off.
I can't hear a thing.
This is hilarious.
Oh. Yeah, it's still there. Oh,
Do you-
this is so much fun.
I
Do you
do
have
not hear
crickets? Do you have crickets?
It. Oh, my window's open, but dudes,
Do
I
you-
turned off my fans. I'm hot.
I don't know what it is.
Are there loud crickets outside?
Hellsong hears nothing. He
He's
said he
half deaf. He's
secretly
He's
installed.
literally-
Dave is literally half deaf.
2 of them.
Okay, well, I can't help it. Is it really loud?
Oh, Peter.
It's
Not
you know
that
you know what
loud.
it is. It's not that it's loud. It's that once you hear it, you cannot unhear it.
Can't not hear it.
You can't not hear it.
Maybe it's the frost salamanders.
It's a
It
it's a
sounds like
No, it's been
dogs
happening the
are
whole
playing
time.
with mice.
yeah. It's like squeak 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 squeak,
Let me try.
and then it pauses, and then it goes again.
Let me try one more thing.
Okay.
Oh my God, blessed silence. Oh my God.
That
This
is
whole
his
time,
chair.
guys. What I say this whole time.
Do you hear it?
No.
Not yet, but this is like waiting to get stabbed in the back. Like you know that it's coming, but you don't know when it's coming, but you just know that it's coming.
I have that Hellsong. My ears are actually ringing as we do this. So, okay, so it was either the open windows. There is an AC machine running outside my window, so that could have been it. Now I'm gonna be dripping sweat.
I would much rather see you be a sweaty
Well, the thing is, you
mess
can
on my
probably
screen than that.
yeah, you could probably turn your fan on. We've by process of elimination, it was not your fan.
And it's much better than the window was.
Yeah. Something outside your window, perhaps. Perhaps.
Ah, air.
I have a
Trees.
commission.
No. Stop it.
That's just mean.
Okay.
So 2 hours in,
And I'm showing a reconnect button in our dice roll window. That's always good for the viewers to watch. Okay, so the salamanders are attacking. They want to consume you. We have Sodana and Ingo, who goes on Yora's initiative.
Oh, Ingo didn't roll.
Ingo didn't roll?
I didn't roll anything. I didn't know. I
You
forgot
might have-
where. I was very preoccupied about the auditory sensory overload and did not roll initiative for Ingo or I. But I can do that right now.
Oh, this hamster wheel app has been going off on my phone.
I will.
Oh, that would be
I will quit
hilarious.
right now.
number one trending.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing Trius. Trius, please.
Oh, we're doing initiative. All right. There we are.
I can't get Ingo to be removed. So
There you go. That's a 25.
okay, descending order, and we are good to go. Let me just move this little baby on over here so the viewers can see the initiative window. I hope. There. Okay. So we have Trius has initiative. He currently has Sanctuary on himself.
I sure do, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. Sorry. I'm gonna say to the group, I'm gonna say, do we do we need to fight these, or should we just turn around?
I think we want the egg.
I mean, when is an egg not an egg? When it's a trap.
He's good at riddles. I think we should listen to him.
When it hatches?
All right.
Who said that?
God.
I think the salamander said it.
Yeah, this was that. Are these intelligent salamanders?
So, Trius, what shall I do? What will be your action?
What will be Trius's action? Trius will say, it's like, well, if this, okay. Trius will say, if this is the path that we have chosen to take as a group, then the least I can do is try to protect you. And Trius will stand here. We'll I guess ascend 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I see any other? No, they're just the two, right? And I will what do you call it? A light will emit from inside of Trius's backpack, and will consume Trius, and then that light will begin. Yeah, go ahead, Peter.
I need to send you a private message in Zoom.
Yeah, please do. Send me a private message in Zoom. Secrets.
I'm sliding into the DMs.
Got it. But okay.
No.
Okay, sounds good. So the light will consume me, and what do you call it? The light will an aura of light will erupt from Trius's body. However, instead of a light of filled with like rage and anger, this feels like a much more calming and soothing presence. It radiates from Trius in a radius of sorry. This is not something I'm familiar with. It radiates from me in a 30-foot radius around me. I think that covers everyone. And just for fun, y'all have advantage on all saving throws. Y'all have disadvantage on all attacks made against you.
Tingly.
And Sanctuary is still up. Because this is only a buff that is affecting only y'all.
And that is your action?
That is my action. That is my movement. And I think that'll, yeah. I think, does anyone need any healing? All right then, that'll be my bonus action as well. I'm done.
Okay. It is the Frost Salamander's turn. And he is going to attack. We'll find out after the break.
Cool beans.
So, I would like to thank everybody for joining us, and we will be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. I want to say hello to Ajuai. Man, these names are going to kill me. Avas Mephor. Belvedere's here. Brentley's here. Big darn judge, but the other word that I won't say. Hal Song. It's the Fritz is here. Caxipso6 Lurks and Shy Puff. And we will be back in 10 minutes. Hi, everybody. We are back. We are back, and we have a frost salamander, a huge creature that is going to move forward and attack Caius, who is the closest because Saldana's in the air.
Bring it on.
Let's see. It is going to lash out with its claws. Holy
I'm gonna try to
Toledo.
catch the claw.
Did it not show up? Why is my attack not showing up?
You have Whisper to GM on.
Do you have it selected?
I think that just means it doesn't attack.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
forgot how to attack.
Oh, now it comes through. It rolled
It's
a
pretty
14
cool.
to hit.
And it missed.
It rolled a 26 to hit.
I didn't see that one coming.
Isn't it a 20 though, because it has disadvantage?
What? Why is
Because
it?
of Trius?
Still hits.
Because Trius did the
Ooh.
thing.
20 hits.
Yeah, well, I tried.
Yeah.
Okay. 20 hits? Okay.
20 hits. I'm gonna cast Shield as a reaction,
Okay.
and so even I was last second, and oh crap, and a shield of force bubbles around me quickly and protects me from the uppercut of this creature.
Alrighty. So your shield flares before you, and in a flash of light, I guess, it blocks the claw. The claw bounces off it, and then it slashes with its other claw and rolls a 13 to hit.
I have a 24 AC right now,
How long does that last?
just until the end of the turn.
Well, until the start of your next
Start
turn.
of the next turn.
Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4 claw attacks. It rolled a 26.
Well, that hits then.
Okay.
Can I shield my shield?
No. 7 piercing,
Okay.
and then it tries to bite you. Yes, it has 5 total attacks. And it rolls a 17. Will that get past your shield spell?
24.
Awesome. And that is the end of its turn. It is actually right next to you. Yora, it is your turn. You are hovering, I guess, 20 feet in the air with Ingo. You have the egg below you, which is, I don't know, 10 feet below you, maybe.
Okay. Then I will drop down to it, and I'm gonna nudge it with my foot.
Your foot passes through the shell.
Yep, this is really stupid. That was your invention. But seeing these two. They attacked us already, right?
Thank you, Nerdlandia, for the raid.
Hi, cat. Hi, friends.
Always a pleasure.
But just to make sure, like these things, okay, it did just attack Caius. Okay.
5 times It attacked me 5 times.
Just making sure. I don't know if it's you or your shadow that's being hit, really. So, okay, so they are huge creatures. So they are 15 feet up in the air. So I am going to go ahead and cast Hypnotic Pattern. It is it's a 30-foot cube, so it should fit around basically both of their heads.
Can you choose to only cast it on who you want? You choose targets, or is it?
Well, they're 15 feet up, and I'm putting it on top of their heads.
Okay.
So that should not, except for Saldana, I guess, would be the only one that would have to, that would.
A 9 and a 12. They both fail.
What's the wisdom?
Yes.
Don't forget
in
you
chat.
you've got advantage on saving
18.
throws.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep, you say.
I don't have advantage, right?
Why would you?
No,
I
all
was
party
hoping.
all party members have advantage on saving throws. Right now.
I want to be a part of a party. Okay.
You just joined too. Okay. So that being said, Yora's gonna. So they're charmed and they're incapacitated for the next minute. So Yor and Ingo are going to walk out of here. Well, we're gonna.
If they're attacked, are they freed?
Yes, if it takes any damage or someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor. So yeah, she's gonna. How high up are these stairs?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. So then yeah, we will be 10 feet up off the ground. We'll tell people not to hit them. They can't hurt us for 1 minute. So I suggest we leave. Seems like we got what we came for. The egg is fake. And I don't think that they're not able to leave this room. They're too large to leave this room.
Ben Bear's gonna start walking out since it's my turn, unless you have anything else to do.
No. That's Caius, you said that I hit you 5 times. Are you feeling okay, or do you feel like you might need like a little pep talk, a little healing word?
No, I think this would make a really good mount.
No, don't touch it. Don't try to wake it up. Don't try to hit it. Just,
I could just climb on it. It's not even moving.
Guys, we need to go and get the spiders. Come on.
Spiders. Spiders, boy.
Oh, you said the spider. Okay, let's go.
And then yeah.
I love you guys.
Salt and pepper too. You can. Oh
Do you actually have salt and pepper?
no, but I can imagine. I
Yes,
have
you do.
spells that do
You
that.
have a mess kit. I put the salt and pepper packet in there from Whataburger.
You telling me I could have been doing that for all this time?
Yeah. You
For
have
what-
salt,
what now?
pepper, spicy ketchup, jalapeno ranch. Like I don't understand what you've been doing this whole time.
But
For what now?
what is wrench? I don't understand.
It's just anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I was living in a cave before, so I don't know what you just said.
It's just a condiment that's
It's marshmallows. It's very good.
Yeah.
So
Did-
what do you do?
I'm-
This makes us. Are you
I'm-
putting ranch in your hot chocolate?
Doesn't everyone?
I assume that everybody's walking away while we're chatting.
Yeah, we're gone.
It just yeah. So
If all
Sounds
of
good.
you plan to leave, I will end initiative.
yeah,
Well, that
I'm
sounds
definitely
like a-
leaving.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Let's talk more about food. I'm totally not hungry.
I'll put down 2 hunting traps as we're leaving. Just leave them there.
Well,
So
I
let me get
serious.
this straight. Y'all avoided 5 fights
Uh-huh.
in this
We're-
whole level.
We're just that
Yeah.
awesome.
Absolutely. Apparently, running through the entire dungeon to get to the end
But watch
wouldn't
out for
have
the
been a
trap.
bad call.
Penbear,
Watch out
you're
for the
right
trap,
at
everybody.
The ledge.
I
Except for the
know.
trap.
I know. Yeah, watch out for the trap. Don't leave your token on the trap.
Do you
Yeah.
want to?
Skip over it.
Wow, the screen is dark for you guys.
Well, down here in the mist, it is hard to see.
Did we? I don't even remember. Did we actually go on the on each side?
No.
Yes, the other side was where Trius got. Are you talking about like where the dragon was, the stone guy?
No, like there's
No.
2 corridors on
about-
each
No,
side.
we
there.
we
No, we have
went,
not.
We went straight
We
forward.
went straight forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
On
just
the-
didn't remember. Not that I want to go, but
Yeah. On the one hand, we have come for we have already gotten what we have came for. On the other hand, there is something to be said for being thorough.
I just want to go to that
I-
spider's place.
I think we would be best to get back to the boat as soon as possible. And
We only have a minute or so until those
Well, they can't
salamanders
come out.
break free.
They
Yeah,
can't
they're-
break out.
they're too big to come
15
out
feet. They're too
of
big.
that room.
Are they?
Yes.
It's only 10 feet across.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah.
they could squeeze out sideways, but maybe it'd
I-
duck down.
I mean-
Nias, hearing this conversation, goes back and grabs his hunting traps.
I didn't want to say anything when you put the traps, but it's just like,
Oh,
well,
oh,
that's
he
useless.
just stopped on the trap.
No,
Oh.
come on.
Oh, go
He
ahead.
just wants to damage us.
No.
Go on. I'll pretend y'all disabled
All right.
the trap.
Pimba,
Yeah.
I agree. I think that a hasty retreat may be the wisest course of action.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily run to the boat, but because we don't know where those spiders are exactly. But I think, yeah, just to get out of here.
I'm reasonably
Yeah, it would
certain
be
that
nice,
if we do not try to eat them, that they will not harm us.
Well, that's not
Yes,
a great
but we
plan.
kind of promised Caius that he'd get to eat the spiders.
Yeah. Yeah. How long was that spell for?
We could just
Jen,
take a few
on the
of them
spiders.
with us.
Did I cast on the spiders?
I don't remember.
You cast.
Was it command?
No, that
No, it was something
spiders.
got made. It made something. It was something got made. You were be able to speak to them.
Right.
Well, oh yeah, that's one of my features. I have
Oh,
I have a feature called
something from the weapon, or
Universal Speech.
Universal speak.
Yeah.
And persuasion,
And
right?
persuasion.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a spell. It's just yeah.
It's
Just
just
your-
bard doing bard things.
yeah.
Just give
Singing
me a
to
few
spiders.
seconds here. I am situating tokens.
Okay, so I guess we could maybe try to get one of the spiders to follow us, and then I mean that seems
That's a little
It's-
manipulative, abusive of our power.
yeah. I
This-
don't
this
want
seems-
to. Yeah.
That seems very convoluted.
I'm just trying to keep my promise or our promise to Caius, but at the same time,
Well, we can
I-
just grab some of these traps and drag them behind us.
Caius, do you particularly favor spiders as a source of protein?
Well, who doesn't? I mean, if you haven't, you just haven't lived.
I'm slowly raising my hand. No.
Well, I mean, you should try one. I mean,
I'm
especially
I'm really not convinced that he has not slipped a spider into one of our meals once or twice.
chances are you've all eaten spiders in your sleep. 3 or 4 a year, average, from what I hear.
I think there's a difference between things that incidentally happen and experiences we seek out intentionally. Yes?
Well,
So-
yeah,
so I
but
guess-
obviously they have different flavors. I mean, the yellow ones, oh, they just pop. And the ones that have the blue on the outside with the gold trims, and oh my gosh, the sour and the sweet at the same time, and you put a little hot sauce on that. Oh,
Well,
very good.
guys, here is what I will say. If you believe that eating spiders, these particular spiders, is important enough to draw us into an potentially maybe another combat, then I'm here for you.
I mean, between all of us, I'm sure there's a way we can get one spider for me and get the heck out. Like, come on, you guys have magics. I could probably do it myself, but they might see me. I'll admit it. I might have to kill them all. Oh, big deal, right? But I don't know. Maybe if you could think of something to get me one spider. Like, you have a backpack, don't you?
I mean, we saw all the
Does it have
little
to be
ones.
one of
What-
these ones? You're right. I'm sure there's
one
like
of the little ones.
right.
No,
I'm
it looks so good, and they phase away, and where do they go?
But I'm sure there's like 20 spiders hanging from Lazarus's dusty old ears. Can't you just eat those?
Well, those have been sitting in human earwax. I don't know if it does the
And
same.
these have been sitting here.
Guys, if they can just disappear, who's to say that if we kill it, it doesn't just like disappear and it's not actually a spider? What if it's just an illusion, like that one weird thing with the tentacles that we saw? Eyes.
They're saying they might not even taste like anything, just like
Uh-huh.
watery.
It may not
Yeah.
even just like you may not even be able to taste it.
Yeah,
Disappointing.
just empty calories.
All right, well, I guess we can go. Let's go.
I
Caius.
will personally hunt for the biggest forest dwelling spiders that I have not charmed or talked to or have helped us in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
Kai starts walking and high fives her. Trudging out of the dungeon. That sounds like a plan.
Eh?
I
So I guess
appreciate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Caius,
go
I
ahead.
want you to know that I appreciate your restraint on this matter.
Well, yeah, they probably end up tasting like water, and then I'll be disappointed. At least now I can imagine they taste good.
They're the celery of spiders.
There's
Put some
so
peanut butter and
many
raisins on them.
calories. Oh my god, peanut
Some
butter
ants
spiders.
on a spider.
Spiders on a log. Oh, ants on a spider. Got it. Because you're putting the peanut butter and the raisins on the spider. All right.
So are
Um,
y'all just gonna go through the level?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes. We're getting out of here on this. There's something planned by our DM.
Ciao, King.
Everything that we avoided just now.
So you come past the illusion of a green dragon breathing its
I try to
mist.
sit on it.
You pass right through it,
Mm.
and it is breathing a mist into the southern hallway corridor. Pen Bear, you are approaching the bridge, passing over ice, with
Mm-hmm.
the two giant eyeball-looking things, and all the eyes are staring at you as you approach.
I just wave. Just wave.
The
and
eyes
then-
open wider when you wave.
and I'm just, yeah. I keep going.
Okay. Just trucking along.
Yeah. Anyone following, or I'm all alone? I'm just.
It appears you're mostly alone. As you reach that spot, though, you hear something.
You better make sure you're checking the trash again.
Not that noise. Wasn't as loud as last time, though. That's good.
Yeah.
And none of the others except Saldana is even following along.
I know.
Well, you were
I'm
moving
here.
us for forever.
I'm here.
You guys see that giant pile of
Okay,
gold over
you
there?
can see spiders ahead,
Yes.
blinking and unblinking, flashing into existence and appearing elsewhere.
Are they reacting to us?
Yes.
As in, like, aggressively, or?
Hi, my friend.
As Trius passes by one, it gets an opportunity to attack.
Actually, it doesn't.
us.
Actually,
What's its wisdom?
No, you gave me the mobile feat, Pete.
Oh, you dog.
It doesn't.
Wow.
That's only if you attack it.
Oh, only if I
That's
attack it?
swash-
You have to attack it for it.
Oh, I have to
for it
attack
trigger.
it to
That's
get
right.
it. Okay. JK, it does get, what do you call
But
it?
you have sanctuary anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
right?
You still have sanctuary, so.
You know what? I sure do.
And it doesn't have a good wisdom, I don't think.
All right, I'm actually, because Roll20 messed up their character sheets and erased the stats, I am
Nice.
going to let you all run by these guys.
Oh. I
If they
appreciate
have
that.
taken an attack, tried to attack Trius, I'm gonna look at everybody like with my sword out.
like,
Just
Well-
walk by,
Hey.
very depressed with my sword out.
Sorry, guys. We need to get going.
I'll whisper
There-
to the spiders. Next time.
They disappear and appear further down the hall in the other direction. I don't understand why their character sheets aren't working. They should. Okay, so if y'all will gather around the spiral stairs going downward, don't forget what's on the next level down. There are these swarms of spiders are gone. They rushed down the stairs when you came up.
There's a few little ones.
Are you talking about the pit where we put like all the bodies and whatnot, so the things inside can crawl up?
there are things that were like charmed or whatever in there too.
So, Trius, are you moving to the stairs?
yes, I will follow the group.
Okay, so I can select you all. Copy. Going down to the spirit in the sky. That don't make sense. Paste. Paste, I said. Paste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, got y'all. Okay, now I can move you there. Okay. You are down there. These creatures, okay, there are the suits of armor, But strangely enough, the suits of armor are no longer moving.
So which group of us are we?
Are there two groups? I only see. Oh,
Be careful.
Are we
Do not
meeting
interact
ourselves?
with your doppelganger, or we may
Are we-
cause a rift in the space-time.
Are we just pointing at each
Go
other?
back.
Yeah,
down
so
to
that's a Spider-Man meme right
Yeah.
now.
Just like,
go back
You
down
started
to the
it.
bottom so I can delete the old tokens,
The
so I can tell
multiverse.
which is which.
I want to switch hit points with the other Caius.
imagine if I had summoned my my wolves on top of that.
Move your
Yeah.
token back down to the bottom, please.
Yeah,
I
I'm
and
on the
then
bottom
del-
half.
and then delete the ones
Yeah.
up top, right?
I don't know why, but I think I've seen double.
There. Okay.
The vision and reality becomes one.
You can still hear down in the
The Queen
pit
of Dragons is back.
the mermaid.
Myrmidon.
Yeah, those things are moving around.
Les Myrmidons.
Guys, how did you get so fast?
I'm gonna actually be grabbing swords too on the way out. All of the swords from all the mannequins.
That in the bag of holding.
Here. Yeah, I'm just gonna be carrying as many as I can.
Who's got the
I don't know
bag
how
of
many
holding?
swords can I carry.
Saldana, I think, has the bag, right?
No, you have it. You're the one that discovered it, remember?
Yeah, sure, I have it.
I don't have it. It's not in my inventory. I ain't got it. I'm not being responsible.
My brain is completely
We
out there.
never said who had it. We just opened stuff inside of it.
It just
Yeah,
goes behind us.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna pick up the 23 swords and start tying them together.
He
I'm-
just
I'm just-
counted all those statues.
Yeah.
I'm just follow you with the bag. Just let them like
Every one that I drop.
the swords
I
and
keep adding swords and I keep dropping
All
them.
right, so I don't want to have to. Let me just look up the info on this.
These were pretty useful when I was fighting back there. So I figured I'd grab the rest of them and
Well, I'll send you the stats of. Oh, holy cow! I will send you the stats of those swords after the stream, unless you need to use them. Fair enough.
sure.
Okay. And so y'all run along. You're singing a song. Oh no! There's that floating creature. Trius, give
I
me.
cast fireball.
I
just
mean,
kidding.
Caius, give me a dexterity roll, please.
All right. Just straight dexterity.
Yep. A dexterity save. Sorry.
19.
Okay, you managed to step through the scattered bones of giant undead, formerly undead creatures without tripping. And you reach the barrier that ends and enters the hall where the others are waiting for you.
Oh, there's others waiting for us.
Is it okay if I assume all of you are there?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean,
Hey, Saldana, look. Oh, wow, you.
Saldana's gonna grab like one of the heads of the skeletons and take it with him.
These are giant skeletons.
Is that
So,
inspiration for Pete?
are
Just
you
put it in the bag.
are
Put it in.
Put it in the bag.
inspiration for Pete? I get it. You see Saldana suddenly unable to fly, carrying this big old 3 foot across or 2.5 foot across skull.
What she's gonna do is she's gonna take some rope and she's gonna tie the skull around Aramir, her dog. So like it's a little necklace because the dog is large. So to the dog, it wouldn't be that big.
Okay. Add
He
a
has a dope
giant
little necklace.
skeleton head to your inventory.
Nice.
And where is my? So as you all enter,
Wait.
go ahead.
Seeing Saldana take the skull off of whichever one I'm assuming she killed. Yora wants to go take the little rib bones off of the guys that she killed, the two down here. And maybe they're just like the size of her like arm or something. I don't know. They're taking body parts.
Okay, what are you taking off them?
The like the smallest floating rib looked like a skeleton. That's like the
Okay.
two that she killed down here.
So you got a rib from each giant skeleton.
Yeah.
A
left and a
yeah,
right
they're
one.
about the size of your arm.
Cool.
Okay.
Taking
And
body parts. I thought we were taking souvenirs.
anybody, Trius, did you want to get any souvenirs?
I've got my souvenir already.
Okay. Pen Bear?
I'm good, thanks. I don't need any souvenirs.
As you enter the hall, the ghost reappears before you, hovering. And he says, "You've set me free. Thank you so much." Who responds to him?
What did we do?
You have
You're welcome.
And with that, he smiles, lifts up his ghost pants, pulls them up, and then
No one wants to see that. Please stop.
This ghost.
Yeah, this is family friendly. Family friendly.
and then he disappears.
Lazarus disappears?
No, the old dude, the ghost.
Oh.
The old dude.
Lazarus sees you all appearing from beyond the veil.
I was really hoping it was you that disappeared. Oh, I mean, hi.
You make do the Deckard Cain voice for me, Trius.
Stay a while and listen.
Thank you.
I think Greg's Deckard Cain is better though, to be honest.
That's true. Well, he says, "You're back, thank God," in that voice, and the dwarves, Freck and Frick, are there. And Balamore, Estunari is there. Oh, yeah.
I like yours more, Trius.
Now, what's important to note is Farah was unable to pass through the veil. None of the dwarves were able to.
And none of you are important and shouldn't be here to begin with.
I wouldn't be too sure. So they are not one of the chosen, but that doesn't mean that they're not chosen to get an egg.
There's one more egg left in there if you want to go back for it.
Yeah. We cleared it all. No worries at all.
That's not entirely true. The salamanders in there, as well as phase spiders, I wouldn't recommend it.
Lazarus. Oh, I did it. When I said his name, I did it. Lazarus says,
It's really
You
weird for
will-
Lazarus to be starting off a sentence with Lazarus says. I'm
I
just
know.
gonna say that.
Lazarus says.
In his old age, Lazarus now refers to himself in the third person and announces what he's gonna do.
"Hey,
It's
I
for
had
his
the
new rap album.
voice. I had the voice going. I didn't want to lose it. Now I've lost it." He says, "You
That'd be
won't
fine.
believe the ruins and the symbols on these statues here. I think I've gleaned where another egg is."
Why don't you stay here and read these runes some more? Just study up on them, just to be safe.
"Oh, there's no need."
And-
And he holds up some parchments and says, "I got some etchings."
Saldana's gonna look at the fireball gem that Caius gave to her.
He sees Saldana look at that, kind of cocks his head, and he says, "Oh, you're silly. Let's go." Did
Does
you
he,
get the
like,
egg, by the way?
Tweak her nose also.
Oh, that got in my eye. So yeah,
Yeah.
are you ready to leave the palace?
Yeah, maybe. Hey, maybe what else we found in here was Lazarus' purpose.
Hey, Farah? I'm talking to the three that are waiting by farther down past Lazarus because I just walked right past them. And I'm talking to those three, and I'm like, does Lazarus ever, like, really annoy you? Like, do you ever just want to
Aramir
leave him
walks by.
behind?
Aramir walks by Lazarus and kind of humps a little bit to bounce the skull on. Is Aramir a boy or a girl? Or a them?
Aramir is a boy.
Okay. That's not going to make it confusing for me now.
He's a good boy.
He's a very good boy. He is the best shadow boy ever.
He bounces the skull, causing the skull to roll a little bit, and it looks like the skull's eyes are staring at Lazarus as Aramir walks by. Oh,
Saldana's gonna look at the
that's
skull.
creepy.
This could be you. And just continue.
I fear you are right.
This could be you.
Okay, so are you all leaving?
I think so.
Yes.
If you ever figure out a way to ditch the old guy, it seems like he's always tagging along with us.
And
How do you guys get rid of him?
as you leave the palace, the sound of war drums is loud, filling the entire cavern. And you see below an entire tribe of Yeti.
Mm.
And
I'm
soon as I
waiting for
switch-
Peters. Just kidding.
Whoa.
Can
Sanctuary.
you do that? Can you do that talking thing again?
Holy Toledo! I can't do it. Out of a cave directly beneath you comes another Yeti, but this one has dark skin, white hair in places, and it strolls over to lead these creatures. Now there are giant Yeti, there are regular Yeti, and they're all howling and hooting and hollering and snarling and beating the ground, beating their chests and acting a little apeshit. That came out wrong. My son
Whoa,
just
this
rolled over and
This
looked
is
at
how
me.
we get banned.
Acting a little apish. That's what I meant to say.
Okay, that's what we heard.
Apish. Apish.
Oh man, I feel like Morgan Peter Brown when he did it. Okay, so this creature carries a staff that has a skull of some foul, demonic looking creature upon it. It's got hanging down are the ears of various species of creatures off leather ties hanging down from the skull. And the eyes of the skull glow in a deep red. And it slams the base of the staff upon the ground and lets out a horrible, gut-wrenching roar. Oh dear, this can't be good. You must escape with the skull. I mean, with the egg. Got skull on the mind now. What is your reaction?
Shield?
Sure, can you do that thing where you talk to people?
Yeah, of course. Why? Who are you talking to?
So then I'll just point at the Yetis.
Which, I mean, oh, there's only one of these guys. I mean, I can try to, but his entourage makes it seem like he's not really up for talking, but I am more than happy to, go make friends. That's fine. No big deal. I could do it.
I'm gonna point at the necklace and look at Saldana.
Now,
Oh, Saldana has the bead that Caius gave her ready. Like if Yora has any issue, she's throwing it into the middle of them. Over here.
Caius is like waiting for Saldana to do something like that, so that he can react and do the exact same thing.
now, as you all are deciding what you're going to do, Flick, the dwarf, screams out, "Protect the chosen!" And he starts racing down the bank toward the necromancer. And then the necromancer turns to him, and as he reaches this location, the eyes release a beam of red light that consume Frick, and instantly kills him.
Frick gets fracked?
Yeah. Freck, up above, his twin brother, yells in fury, "No!" And then something else happens. The necromancer strolls forward and touches the body of Frick with the staff. And Frick rises as a wraith and turns and starts coming back up the ledge. I just need a moment to...
Yeah, no, I don't think talking is going to work.
Alright. Saldana's gonna throw her fireball bead.
And
Where are you
Only-
tossing yours?
only
'Cause I'm
one?
gonna toss right after.
Yeah.
Into the center.
Center there.
Uh-huh.
Then I might do.
Ballamore is holding Freck back. And Lazarus
Same thing.
starts moving forward, and Estinari says, "No, master, don't!" And you are hurling fireballs?
Yeah, I'm hurling it right here.
Okay.
I don't know what the range is on it.
Can
Or
you
you can
look it up while I look up the
I
fireball
think it's 60
effect?
feet.
60 feet?
150?
Up to 60 feet. No,
Yeah,
you
it-
actually throw it up to 60 feet.
Yeah.
So it'd be like right here.
And it's 8d6 dex save.
What is the radius?
So it's 1d6 for me plus 3, and then however many years is.
Because I'm attuned to it, I think. Or is it attunable or what? What's the DC? It doesn't say.
The DC it's a DC 15.
15? Okay. Where's
Okay,
this? Oh, it
so-
should be in here. Okay, yeah.
Close my
DC
suit of
15.
armor. With that.
Another
Like
one
that.
off of there too.
Tell me where you throw yours in a sec there, Greg, and I will.
I'm gonna go a little bit to the this side of that. West. I don't know. Just like on top of this one if I can. So that I hit everybody on this side and double over some of these guys.
So
Isn't
you,
it?
so you.
I think they're bigger than that.
Drop it in
aren't
this
they?
area.
I learned they were big.
Yeah, it's bigger than that.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to make it bigger, so I have to redraw it.
20-foot radius.
So
That's
it's
a rectangle.
oh, actually, 20 feet would be 5, 10, 15. That's 20 feet.
Radius, though.
Radius.
Radius. So
Not
it's
diameter.
2 pi r. 2 times
Yeah.
6.4
So you're
times
looking
I
at
can't draw these things in my life right now.
Well, each
It's
square
this
is
size.
5 feet,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's this size.
and that's 20 feet across.
no, it's
No, it's
a 20-foot
radius.
radius, so it's a 40-foot
40 feet.
diameter.
20 feet from
Yeah.
the middle to the outside.
There we go.
Like that?
Yeah.
Is that where you drop it?
I think we're both trying for about there.
Yep.
Okay, so. What save is it?
X.
Dex 15. 2 of them for
Alrighty.
each one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 itty bitty ones. I don't know how to.
Not great, but I'll take it.
One fail.
They're
One twice.
all of those failed.
Both things.
On the small ones, and then
Both fireballs though. And
Yeah,
one-
there's 2 different ones going off.
Yeah, because we both
So I have to
threw a
make 2
fireball.
saves.
So if you want to use the disadvantage or advantage or the second dice roll as the second save, then that's cool with us. All right. So succeed on one.
all right. So you got 2 fireballs. The first one were the Yetis. The first 2. Oh, I have 1 extra roll there. So
No, that's good because the first 2 can be for all the
The little
Yetis, like the
ones.
small ones, and the second 2 can be for the big ones.
how convenient that works. Okay, so
Well, the abominable one did roll in that one.
that's true. Critical fail. One of them dies. Okay, so and how much damage do they take?
Well,
For mine, everyone that failed takes 6 fire damage.
The one that failed?
Everyone that fails takes 6 fire damage from mine. Greg has a separate one. That does
6
more.
fire damage?
It should
No,
be
no.
more than that.
It does more than
1d.
that.
Oh! I read it as 1d6. I read this wrong. My bad.
It's
I read the 1d6 plus 3 as the damage, not the amount of beads.
for mine. They take
8d6.
31. So 31 and 27 is 58.
31, 27.
58, or I guess the past ones take half. So whichever one's halved doesn't really matter. 58, or I guess 30, 45-ish.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that
45
means
damage to all
1,
10, 450
3, 4,
plus the
5.
however much health that one has.
And then the ones that save take half.
That's over 500 damage.
Mm-hmm.
What's half of it?
Of which one?
About 15
Of Greg's.
for one.
Yeah, 15.
15.
Actually,
and then
of
it's still-
both. Of both. I'm sorry.
The total will be 45 if you saved on one and not the other, and if you saved on neither, then it would be 58. $44, $45, whatever.
Okay, I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
All the little ones lose 45, and the big ones lose
Oh.
58.
This fireball is making it really hard on me.
Oh yeah, the animation.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Did we
Okay.
kill all of the little ones? Because the fireball's instantaneous. It's like gone as soon as it shows up.
No, not all of them.
It's just a blast and it disappears. I guess 2 blasts in succession.
Blast
As-
quickly falling.
As
I'm
they
working
dive
on
for
it.
cover from the first. Snow and ice flying everywhere.
Okay, and then it killed one of the abominable ones because he rolled a nat 1 on his save. And so how much damage is done to that? That would be 50 or
58,
58.
to the big one, yeah.
okay. And at that moment, Lazarus races forward, believe it or not.
I told you he was lying the entire time.
And he raises his staff, releasing a burst of energy at Frick, instantly killing him.
Oh wow.
Instantly killing Frick or killing Lazarus? Let's be specific.
Well, killing the wraith that
The
Frick
fract
became.
Frick.
just being specific.
And then he the beam keeps coming out of his staff, and he turns it toward the necromancer. And the necromancer needs to bring up his character sheet. Come on, player, get on the ball. These necromancers. Okay, so
Can't expect a necromancer to look alive.
But
the necromancer only rolls a 15 on his saving throw, and the beam strikes him and disintegrates him. Lazarus sags down to one knee as the beam keeps flashing out, and then it just rakes across all the Yeti, killing them all. Just
Did you see how good that fireball was?
You did great, Caius.
We just took out every single one of these things.
I think it was us that did all the damage, actually. I think it was our fireballs that did all the work.
and
I closed my eyes after I
accidentally
threw it.
deleted Lazarus.
Oh, he died.
We're okay with
Oh
this.
no.
Not Lazarus.
That's totally okay. He just fell, man.
He just took a nap.
Too much excitement in the heat of battle.
He actually does collapse to the ground, completely exhausted.
I'll grab his staff.
Blood is coming from the corners of his mouth. He coughs, and it sprays out of his mouth as he lays on his back. His hand lets go of the staff, and it rolls to the side and falls down the ledge.
No, I grabbed it. I was asking for it. I guess not.
Estinari races forward. Master! You shouldn't have! And he says to her, it was my appointed time, watch over them, prophet. And he names her prophet, and at that moment, his body is covered with a yellowish, goldish light, and it just covers his whole body, and then it just kind of passes through into her hands, and she stiffens as he dies. And Lazarus is no more. Estinari screams. And then she picks up her master, carrying his body, determined to take him out of this cold and frigid place. Freck races forward and he kneels at the remains of his brother, crying, tears flowing down his cheeks, as Balamor says, "Come, Freck. We must leave this God-forsaken place." And you all can leave now and proceed back to the magnificent Aesuara. Caius, as you pick up that staff, you feel... have you ever held a 9-volt battery and touch your tongue to both sides? That's what you feel passing through your hand. And give me a Constitution save. Caius. You drop the staff as your hand goes numb. As Estinari carries her master down, she's holding him before her, cradled in her arms. She's big and muscular. She's like a green Goliath. She's the Hulk. She-Hulk. Anyways. and she just kind of turns one hand, makes a symbol, and the staff flies off the ground and up to her hand. And she says, "Only a prophet can hold the staff." And that is where our episode will end tonight.
At that point, I was like casting Mage Hand, trying to like get it, just, and then she's like sucks it away, and I'm like, "Oh, come on, a new Lazarus? Are you serious?"
So Lazarus is finally dead, Jen. Happy
Yeah,
day.
so what kind of ice cream do you think this place has?
Ice cream?
Wow.
Lots of undead flavors.
Hmm.
By the way, the drums have stopped. The war drums.
Like the ones that were Yetis were playing?
Yeah. Actually, they were echoing out of the many caves in the cliff. So there are more Yetis, but they're not going to come now because their leaders are dead. Leader is dead. And when we air next week, you will start on the magnificent Aesuara and begin your next journey.
Is there anything left of the necromancer? Like, does he have any? Like, everything of his, just is all of his stuff gone?
Everything just disintegrated. It was like a disintegration ray.
Okay.
And as I revealed in the past, every use of the staff consumed 5 hit points of his max for Lazarus.
Well, the
He
joke's on him
expended-
because everything here has been an illusion. So he just wasted his whole entire life on defeating an illusion army of Yetis.
No, they were real.
We don't
he
know that.
expended all of his life force in order to get safe passage for you all out of here.
Rip.
What a good guy.
Somewhat safe. So in the end, he did act.
Oh, he acted.
A fool.
Yora, do not mourn me.
Okay.
Deal.
Bet.
And that is our episode for this evening. I want to thank Nerdlandia for the raid and the host. I want to thank anyone who has followed us, subscribed. Actually, I haven't seen any subscriptions yet, so be sure to subscribe. And I want to thank all of our watchers that have been here. Wow, Gronk was here. You can't argue with that. It's Gronk. Kitty Cat is here. Is that Cat?
No.
No? Okay. We have Hell Song. Thanks for watching. Belvedere. Brentley. Big Darn Judge is still here. It's the Fritz! And Lewinsky, Lurex, Shypool, Vocal About Burst, and Whistle
Thank
for
you
Me.
everyone for hanging out with us so much. We apologize if we don't know your name correctly, but thank you anyway.
Yes, I am world renowned for mispronouncing names. So, many people come from far and wide just to hear me mispronounce their names. So, that is it. We will be airing next week, I believe. Jacob, are you going to be here next week?
I should be.
Okay. All right. So we will be airing next week, next Tuesday night at 8:30. If you have not joined our Discord, please do. If you want to play in some games, we have both streamed and unstreamed games. The unstreamed take place in our voice chat on Discord. And, and you can also watch us on YouTube. I promise to upload the latest episodes of this show. I was downloading them today to upload to YouTube. And I believe that's it. Anybody have anything to announce? Greg, is your PvP going to air soon?
Yeah, actually, we finished the first match of round 2, and we are going on to, and we basically by the weekend, I think I might have round 2 finished filming, and so thinking maybe the first video might be able to air on the weekend or around that time. So,
and you can
Go for
find that
something
on
around
Save versus Games channel. That is our partner channel, our brother by another mother channel. And the link to that channel is in chat. And I believe, let's see, Pen Bear, are you ready to run Storm King's Thunder?
You keep asking me that, and I keep saying at some point.
Okay.
Yeah.
he's like, "What are you, lazy? I got like 7 campaigns on the go."
Yeah.
Okay.
At some point, I
Okay.
will definitely. I am actually doing the essentials kit with local friends to get back into DMing, and then if health is better and everything, and I have time, then yeah, I'll get to it. Don't worry. I want to play it too. I really like the team of that campaign, so
It's a winter campaign, so I love winter.
Yeah.
And
I'll get to it
now. Okay, so that's about it. We want to thank all the viewers. I want to thank all of the players. Thank you for coming. And we will see you next week, everybody.
Yay!